in Allentown will all have brand new flags on their graves, thanks to the volunteers at Lehigh Valley Veterans History Project Roundtable.
Herbert Paul Lentz, American Legion Post, for nearly 100 years, had conducted replacing the flags up here at the Fairview Cemetery. And unfortunately, that American Legion Post had to turn its charter in last year, as many, and here again, unfortunately, as many around the country have had to do that here lately because of us old guys are passing away right now, and a lot of the young folks really don't want to take up the slack, and we don't blame them. Everyone has very busy lives. That having been said, what happened, I took a look at what was going on up here at Fairview, and this was going to be a tradition that was going to discontinue, and we could not let that happen. So this is how we became involved. And so here we are today. We're going out in teams to remove the old, torn, tattered flags and replace them with brand new ones. Once we remove the flag, we gather all the old flags up, all the old tattered flags up, and then we take them up to the Schnecksville Fire Company. Right beside the pavilion up there, they have an incinerator that was constructed by a young man, a Boy Scout up there, who was going for his Eagle badge. And when he did that, he helped them construct that incinerator up there. And we conduct the flag retirement ceremony up there each and every year. Actually, it's done several times a year. And that's the extent of it. And we do it here twice a year. We do it just before Memorial Day. We also do it just before Veterans Day.
This is just one way to pay tribute to our veterans and remind others of their sacrifice.
We're losing an awful lot of our heritage here in this country. And we spent, going on 234 years building the United States of America. We're losing a lot of our traditions. We're losing a lot of our respect, I think, unfortunately, for ourselves. We need to get back on track. This is extremely important. We have to, as you see right here, we have young people who are getting involved along with us right now, which is a wonderful thing. Histories, those who fail to learn from their past are doomed to repeat it. We have to learn our history, and we have to honor these fine men and women who gave, some of them, the ultimate sacrifice. The rest of them served very honorably, and they need to be kept in our memories, and this is the best way that we can do it.
In addition to efforts like this, the Lehigh Valley Veterans History Project Roundtable is also working to document veterans' stories.
We have almost 70,000 veterans here in the Lehigh Valley. We're trying to audio and video record their stories, their lives, and their military experience. It's taken down to Washington, D.C., to the Library of Congress, and it's put in the archival system down there. So it's there for posterity, and it's also there for their families, for later on, and for their children, etc. Later on. And if you happen to be a World War II veteran, we also get you registered on the monument down there, World War II monument, based upon your theater of operation. And we do that also as gratis. That's also paid for by us.
Honoring our veterans and keeping America's history alive is extremely important. Memorial Day is about much more than cookouts and the beach. So this weekend, take a moment to say thank you to those who have fought so hard for our freedom.
We got to start remembering our cherished holidays that we have, the 4th of July, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and to take a little bit more pride in ourselves as a people. We seem to be, unfortunately, losing a lot of that. We take an awful lot for granted. We should not. I spent 10 out of 12 years traveling this globe, and I was in many countries that have lost their freedoms. And it can happen here. We're not that isolated, so we have to be careful to take care of each other. We're Americans, and we should be proud of it.
For more information about how you can honor our veterans, check out lvveteranshistory.org. In Allentown, Jessica Blasco, TV2 News.